If you own a Tesla and haven't set up Dashcam and Sentry Mode, you need to do it now. I'm Frugal Tesla Guy, and I'm going to tell you why and how. Every video clip you just saw was captured by one of 8 cameras that comes standard on every Tesla. And although not every feature that these cameras support are free, Dashcam and Sentry Mode comes standard on every Tesla. Now that being said, it does take a little bit of extra effort on your part to take advantage of these features, but a little bit of extra effort, that goes a long way. Many of us have either fallen victim to a bad driver or someone who has damaged your car and drove off. Now this recently happened to my wife's Chevy Volt. The person she parked next to backed out and left a long dent on the passenger side door, driving off without a care in the world. Or at least that's how I imagine it happened, because I didn't discover this until I pulled up next to her in the garage. Although insurance covered it, we still had to shell out a $500 deductible for a new door panel and paint job. Money that could have been saved if we got the offender's license plate number. Oh, and this happened 1 week after spending $100 to have a door ding fixed. Now, even if she had a third-party dash cam, it would only be the front view and most likely wouldn't have been recording because the car wasn't in use. This is where Tesla comes in. Now, as I mentioned, all Teslas have a total of 8 cameras, 3 on the windshield, 2 on either side of the car, and 1 in the back. Now, Dashcam utilizes 1 of the front cameras, 1 on either side of the car, and the rear camera. Sentry Mode uses the same cameras, so if you walk out to your car in a parking lot and notice damage, then you will most likely see the face or faces of the guilty party or even get a license plate number. If you're involved in an accident, the dashcam footage will come in handy to help prove your innocence if you are indeed innocent. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the cool part is all of this comes standard on all Teslas, but it isn't as easy as just turning it on in the settings. You'll need to get a USB device that you plug into one of the 2 front USB ports, whether it's a USB drive or an SD card with a USB adapter. However, before you plug it in, you'll need to format it. So let's take a look at how you do that. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is format the flash drive or SD card. Then you'll need to add a base level folder named Dashcam with no spaces. You'll also need to make sure you capitalize the T and the C and the rest in lowercase. Now this is where Dashcam and Sentry Mode will store the video files. Once you do that, you'll need to plug it into one of the front USB ports. Now if you have the rear USB ports, those are meant for charging mobile devices and don't work for Dashcam or Sentry Mode. Now once you plug it in, give it about 10 to 15 seconds and you'll see a Dashcam icon in the status bar in the upper right corner, and the Dashcam automatically starts recording as indicated by the red dot on the camera. If you want to pause the recording process, press and hold the Dashcam icon. Now to avoid corrupting or losing any files, be sure to do this before pulling out the flash drive. In order to save space on the drive, older files are eventually overwritten. Now if an incident does happen, there are two ways to make sure it's saved. Number one, tap the Dashcam icon and a green check mark along with a beep will let you know that the last 10 minutes have been saved and will not be overwritten by new recordings. An easier way is to simply honk the horn. Now to turn this setting on, tap the car icon, Safety and Security, scroll down and toggle on where it says Save Clips on Honk. Now this is a great feature to ensure the clip for an accident is saved, since there will be a good chance you'll use the horn. As with any Dashcam, if the car isn't powered on, it will not record. This is where Sentry Mode comes in. It not only helps deter potential thieves by flashing the big Sentry Mode icon on the center screen, but will also give a quick flash of the lights to grab their attention. Now if someone should happen to get in, the car will play the radio on full blast and honk the horn. You will also get a notification on your phone. Now, even if they have no intention of breaking into the car, it senses motion and will start recording from the front and two side cameras. Now, this is a great way to capture vandals and people who don't want to be held accountable for their actions. Now, when you get into the car, you will see how many times the car recorded after sensing motion. Sentry Mode does need to be turned on by going into Settings and tapping the car icon, Safety and Security, scroll down to Sentry Mode, and press on. You can also exclude areas where Sentry Mode may not be necessary, such as home or work. Okay, great. You've got a USB drive with recorded events on it, so how do you play them? Well, there are actually several options, but viewing them on the screen in the car isn't one of them, at least yet. Now, one way is to take the drive out. Now, as I mentioned earlier, be sure to give the Dashcam icon a long press to pause the recording before you do that, and then plug it into your computer. Open the Dashcam folder you made after formatting the drive, and all of your videos will be in there. Now, if you don't need any of the videos on the drive, now would be a good time to delete all of the videos and then reformat the drive. And of course, don't forget to add the base level folder named Dashcam. If you don't want to take the drive out to view the videos, there are other third-party developers that offer different products, but essentially they all do the same thing. And that is, they allow you to view your Dashcam and Sentry Mode videos on your phone. You can even order a pre-formatted USB drive if you don't want to do it yourself. Now this is one of the many features that makes Tesla stand out above the rest. And as far as I'm concerned, every Tesla owner should be taking advantage of this, because you never know when someone will put a ding in your car or be the reason you need to file a claim with your insurance company. Dashcam and Sentry Mode can give you the proof you need to help save you money. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to help support this channel, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button below if you haven't done so already. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and stay positively charged.